Real quick, guys, before we get this video started, I just want to remind everybody that we will be at the North Carolina Rudy's Diesel event this upcoming weekend. Make sure you guys are coming out. We will have all the wrench work stuff. We'll be parked in the same area that we are always parked in. We'll have everything with us. So make sure you guys come out, say what's up, say hello. Well, we were going to try and get these lines off a little bit nicer, but for now, we are just going to do this. Alrighty, well, we have got pretty much all of the steps done minus inside here. So we got to go ahead and drop this trim down so we can access our boot. Here's the boot right here. We got to go ahead and take that off, come in here. Oh shoot, it's a little dark in here. Can't really see a whole lot from in here, but got to undo all of this all the way down. And there's also one other electrical connection, I believe, over here in this corner that we need to find and undo. So that is what we are going to work on now, and then we will be ready to lift this baby off. Heck yeah. Look at that right there. See daylight. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today is a big day. This big old thing right here is hopefully making its way off. I've tried to get some GoPro footage with that thing on my head, but everything is actually disconnected. We've got the mounts down here. We got the bolts in them. They're holding it. As you can see, we got the sleeper boot off. Mounts up here are done. Everything back here is disconnected. Found some sketchy things. The one shock right here, I thought the GoPro was on. It kind of was not recording for half of what I wanted it to be, but this shock right here was welded. Like, they tried to weld the ear back on down here. It probably broke off or something, but some definitely not correct things were going on. But everything is disconnected. We're good to go. We actually just have one last thing to do. Brake rack is completely off. We got to get the forklift out and grab that. But the last thing we have to do is this electrical connection underneath here that goes from the sleeper to the cab. We have to find where that is connected inside here and disconnect that. So that's the last thing we got to do, and then we got to figure out how to lift this thing off and drive out from underneath of it. So it's been a little bit. Things kicked my butt just a little bit, but we're making progress, and hopefully we'll be able to lift this baby off here real soon. All right, so not quite OSHA approved, but we have got this thing lifted up. We're just about ready to pull out from underneath of it. Got some steel pieces. Took us quite a while to get this far. As you can see, it's pretty much dark, but we are literally just getting ready to pull out from underneath this thing. We got it just high enough to clear the fifth wheel, but so far so good. So far we have not lost the sleeper. No damages have occurred. So that is a success in my book. Just one last step. You can see we're barely wide enough to get out from underneath this. So then we got to set it down. That's the other fun part. So here we go. It is the next day. We can finally see a little bit here. Sleeper is off. We're actually just gonna, we were thinking about making a wood panel to put on the back to ride home, but we're just gonna send it home just like this with the back completely open. So yeah, should be a fun ride home. Hopefully nobody gives us any issues, but she's looking longer already. It's gonna look good with a small sleeper on it. All right, so let's make it home. Slightly louder in here, that's for sure. Slightly louder. Well, boys, we made it. We made it. Oh, we even passed 2 troopers. And luckily, they did not see the homemade convertible. Well, not quite convertible, but man, you should have seen the looks that people were giving this thing. I was trying hard just to focus and be a good driver, but man, oh man, people were breaking their necks. But we made it. That's good. It's a good thing because I don't think our paperwork is quite legit at this current time for this thing as well. So, but that's all that matters. All that matters is that we made it. So on to today's next project, which I believe me and my man Sawyer, we're gonna end up taking that loft down, try to start getting that cleaned up, and then we got to go ahead shuffle some stuff in the driveway. We thankfully are getting this metal picked up, I believe, a little bit later today. We're gonna get swapped out with the right material, so we're kind of slowly but surely coming around. Should start dirt work back here. I'll let you guys in on that later, but for now we're just gonna keep moving along on this fine Sunday afternoon. So from tearing the loft down, we have now moved to emptying the fuel that is in these tanks. We actually finally sold the fuel tanks. I guess good slash bad news is we still have, like, between the two about 100 gallons. So who said a spare air dog wouldn't come in handy for some reason? So we got the air dog hooked up, pumping some fuel into the dually. And then, yeah, we'll probably need to cycle a couple trucks over here to get the rest of this fuel out, but spare air dog coming in for the win. Guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready to see everything crammed in here? We have got the Peterbilt inside finally. We did have to take off the air horns to fit it inside the shop, so barely fits within the 10-foot high door, but it is finally inside. We did that for a number of reasons. We're gonna basically start removal of the top. So the top is gonna come off, so we have the back, the top, everything's kind of open. Like I said, we have to start removing the fuel tanks, which we're definitely not gonna be doing tonight. We are just beyond whooped from this weekend, but fuel tanks need to come off, so really wanted to try and keep this out of the weather, and if we have to pull it outside, we will somehow drag this thing outside. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, when the guys come to do the inside of the shop. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, guys, I am extremely I am whooped from this weekend. Just a lot of here or there, running around, up late last night, just a lot of stuff. So what we're actually going to go inside and do now, 4 States Trucks is running like a 10 to 20% off pretty much the entire website. So we are gonna order, wow, a lot of stuff. We're gonna order new fuel tanks, step boxes, battery boxes. I tried to find good used stuff, but I'm just gonna bite the bullet. And with the sale, makes it a little bit better. You know, still gonna hurt, but we're gonna order stacks, whole bunch of stuff, polished air tanks, I believe. just everything to kind of get this thing looking right. And I know a lot of focus and energy is kind of on the Peterbilt project. This is just kind of where I'm at. Until the inside of the shop gets done, it is just a disaster in here, and I can't even start organizing until, again, I pull all this stuff out. And again, it's been kind of a rocky 3 months with the shop not being done and completed, and things just all over the place, trailers at the shop. Anyway, we're not even gonna get into that, but I've kind of just been mentally I mean, I love this truck, I love this thing, and this is kind of where my energy has been a lot lately. Obviously, we're gonna get back into the pickup truck side of things. We still have, oh man, a crap ton of work to do on every single truck. I know you guys want to see the second gen. We actually just got in all of the turbo flanges to build the compound kit for the second gen. So a lot of stuff coming. I'm not going anywhere. Again, just a lot of stuff in the background. So we're gonna go inside, order all of that stuff for the Pete, and yeah, keep moving ahead, keep getting it done. That's all you can do. But that's gonna do it. Make sure you guys come out to the Rudy's event again this weekend for my birthday. It's gonna be a great time. Make sure you guys pick up some Wrenchworks stuff, some hoodies. We'll have all the hoodies, the flannels, some of the jackets from last year. We still have. We're working on getting some more new stuff in for you guys. But that is pretty much gonna do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button before you leave. I'm gonna go to sleep, need to eat. I'll see you guys in the next one.